Late night, store gate had shut. Clock on the bodega wall, ticking like it want blood. I seen time in the crack watch pawn shop window. Second hand limping like it carry my kinfolk. On hand on the crate saying, kid, this all rented. Every minute on your name, but the lease ain't extended. We was broke, but the story felt priceless. Roaches in the cereal, Mars praying through the crisis. Train screech, echo off the rusted grid sided. Whole hood trying hard just to keep the herd hiding. I learned mad, count change, count fevers, count scars. Count days, you ain't there by 9 bars. Got on the corner in the car hard, talking about the heart of man darker than the pawpaws. How you measure truth in the land built on line? History on the news or the mirror where he died. And I trust cracks in the concrete more than campaigns. They show you where the pressure hit, how the rain came. We just watch they clock hand circle. Same lock, same plot, new curfew. Life is a beast, they tax every breath we take. Still we laugh in the face, living hands that break. Tick tock, every second is a gamble. Brick wall, every echo is a sample. Truth in the tears and the jokes and the rules existing. Time keep moving, we keep moving with it. Yeah. Moving with it, moving with it. Yeah. I seen love in the food stand folded like a paper crane. Moms made a feast from $1 in a rainy day. My man said if I don't rate, feed my shorty first. Then he slip into the siren lights in the foreign hearse. Is it fate or flawed set of dice we inherit? If the script already written while we searching for merit, I wrestle with the why like my mind in the chokehold. Truth peeking through like a sunrise through the smoke hole. Teacher said, boy, stay quiet, that's the smart route. But silence got a body count larger than the bars count. Every time I build my tongue, somebody got a race. Gon' coach us in a textbook, footnote, misplaced. So I talk like the last light left in the blackout. Right like the judge read my soul as a rap sheet background. Every verse, little verse in the universe. Tiny human trying to pin the meaning to this stupid hurt. All we does heck and daydream itself into a purpose. Or a glitch in the code, learning how to make worse. You maybe both, maybe neither, maybe just as breath. Cold air, warm lungs, one step from death. We just watch that clock hand circle. Same block, same plot, new curfew. Life is a lease, they tax every breath we take. Still we laugh in the face of the hands that break. Tick tock, every second is a gamble. Brick wall, every echo is a sample. Truth in the tans and the jokes and the bruised existence. Time keep moving, we keep moving with it. If I told you you was infinite inside that skin, would you still chase small wins? Those sins, lost friends, or pause at the hide and steam, smell that wind. Hear a whole choir in the traffic, all violins. If the truth too big for the page in the pulpit, catch it in the small talk, old heads bullshit. Listen when the baby laugh, it's pure physics. Simple sound breaking every single law of limits. I seen death on the milk crate trip. You can't no light flicker, face on the t-shirt. Block talk thicker, shorty ass, where'd he go? They say somewhere better, but better feel distant when you holding a sweater. So I answer like he hear every step that you take, every choice that you make, every breath that you waste. We live on in the slang, in the song, in the side eye, and the quiet nods that we trade when. Man. Train screech. Door hits, change rattle in a paper fist. Whole world in a transfer slip. I learned time from the turnstiles. They spin, never speak, but they earn miles. Metal miles that just swallow up the work week. Same faces, same shoes, different hurt deep. Calendar on the fridge, lost 2 months. Bills pinned over dreams, that's the new front. Grandma said, baby, every tick got teeth. It either choose your change or your changes to breathe. I seen truth in a flicker on a bus ad. Find yourself next to numbers for a quick bag. Wall clock in the bodega runs 5 fast. On the set it make my slow days fly past. Concrete prophets on the corner with the crack cups. Preach about forever while they ask for a backup. Man, who am I to judge from a warm coat? When I'm scared of my past like a worn note. All these questions in my chest, they just pace laps. Why the realest conversations in the face mask? Yeah, I say you tired of the same act, but your feet write circles on the same map. Hourglass in the subway,
left when the noise dies down? If the truth takes time to come out, I'ma wait it out. Yeah, Pop said he wasted half his life on Graveyard. Night shift, spine bent like a great car. Punch clock felt like a padlock. He stared at his hands like what I trade all these days for. I felt that, writing rhymes in a broke crib. Roaches on the wall, heat cut in the snowdrift. Pen shook, not from cold but from what if. What if every word's a brick in my own myth? Block kids learn math from the dice roll. Eyes stack heavy like the sky full of light poles. We chase time in the form of a white roll or a widescreen glow. Either way it's a blindfold. I met truth in a cheap cup of black brew. 3 a.m. Friend gone, I just sat through everything quiet. I could hear my own breath. Like you ain't outrun fear, you just outstep death. We measure our worth in the worst ways. Follow words, short praise, borrow first place. But the mirror never reads from your work page. It just shows who you are when the verse fades. So I talk to my scars like instructors. Each cut a small time corrupter, but it also carved out a contour for the man that I think I was born for. Yeah. Hourglass in the subway, grain by grain we fade. Tryna hold what our hands can't save. Every second that slips got a name. Tell me what's real in a rush now. What's left when the noise dies down? If the truth takes time to come out, I'ma wait it out. If I had one more day in the same skin, would I scroll till it's gone or would I say things I've been scared to admit to myself in the late wind? Like you ain't broken, you just caged in. Come on. If I had one more night with my lost ones, would I ask where you went or what it cost them? To believe in a world that we are from, where love ain't alone, that you owe some boss on. Life short but the shift long. We write prayers in the margins of the rent forms. Hope folded in a jacket by the front door, right next to the keys that we hunt for. I seen time in my mother's new wrinkles. She laughed, said, baby, every line is a hymn too. Every joy, every ache that I've been through sits right here when the skin moves. I ask truth why.
Street lamp flicker on the chip brick wall. Old man humming by the bodega stall. Metro car bent last Friday my palm. Whole world rushing, I just walk home. Yeah, cracking the sidewalk, weeds push through. Guess every little seed got a script that's truth. Kids shoot dice where the clock can't stop. Time run laps while they chase that drop. Stoops hold secrets, nobody confess. Tears hit steps, then they dry in the mess. I seen faith in the face that ain't prayed in years. Only talk to the sky when it rains right here. Mama say, baby, you were born mid-war. Between who you are and who you want, much more. I stare at the ceiling, paint peel like skin. If walls had a voice, they would scream, begin. We measure our worth by the weight of chains, but the heaviest gold can't hold back pain. You can flex all day for a dead-eye crowd, still walk home quiet. Head too loud, what's real, the receipt or the bread you eat? The lie you repeat or the loss you keep? Every truth that I chase feel halfway bent, like the word present split between gift and spent. Yeah. Tick-tock on the corner, time talk slick. Whole life in a New York minute so quick. We search for truth in the cracks and grime, trying to hold soul together while it leaks through time. Tick-tock on the corner, same old spin. Every face, every story wearing city skin. If life just a question that we rewrite twice, I'ma rhyme my reply to the day I slice ice. Yeah, train screech, brake sparks on a rusted rail. Every stop feel close to another failed tale. Lady with the grocery cart, coins in a cup. Signs say tomorrow, but today looks stuck. Suit on the platform, scrolling past pain. Thumb on the screen, eyes off the rain. Beggar at his feet like a ghost in the glass. Two different worlds in the same train path. I've been that kid with a half-left script, notebook torn, every dream half-ripped. Teacher said college, corner said flip. I chose a pen over powder in a handshake grip. Still, I ain't holy, I just wrestle my flaws, trying to turn every scar to a set of claws. Climb out the gutter of my own old thoughts, where the doubt got teeth and the hope get caught. Is truth just a mirror that we hate to face, or a long slow walk where we learn our pace? If time is a landlord, we all on lease. Every second that passes a missing piece. I seen real love in
the smallest act. Like a kid share fries from a folded bag. And the hardest thug let a tear break free when his little boy nap on his chip white tee. Tick-tock on the corner, time talk slick. Whole life in the New York minute so quick. We search for truth in the cracks and grime, trying to hold soul together while it leaks through time. Tick-tock on the corner, same old spin. Every face, every story wearing city skin. If life just a question that we rewrite twice, I'ma rhyme my reply to the day I slice ice. If I die on a Tuesday, chalk on the street, will the sky keep moving like it ain't Mr. Beat? Or will somebody pause at my name on the wall, read it soft like a prayer in the midst of it all? We chase that later like it's old and full, but the graveyard packed what I was about to fool. So I plant these bars like seeds in the rain. If they bloom in your chest, then we broke that chain. Yeah, life is a landlord knocking on doors, rent due when regrets build all on the floor. You can't pay with a front or a borrowed mask. Every lie that you love come to take it back. I seen time fold in my grandma's hands, knuckles like maps to forgotten lands. Some forgotten lands, some forgotten lands, some forgotten lands. Hey. Tick-tock on the corner, corner, corner. Tick-tock on the corner, 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 corner.
City clock, brick breath, steam rising. Hold your chest. I watch the sun hit scaffolds, rust on the rail like a year going stale. Old men argue on the corner about profits while a kid flip cards, learning profit from pockets. Train screech, sermon over static. Lady with the tarot near the hallow wagon. Ask her, what's time? She laughs, said it's the thing you keep trying to grab while your phone keeps lagging. Concrete calendar, chewing gum dates in the cracks of the pavement. Every step stamping out a second, every day interest on your patience. Mama said, truth is a mirror with a crack in the middle. Stand too close, you only see a little. So I back up, catch the whole frame crooked. Life in the glass, everything I ever misread, overlooked it. Some days I'm a question mark in Timberlands, bent spine trying to stand inside the seconds that I'm living in. Other days I'm a period at the end of the sentence. Short stop, full stop, quiet independence.
Clock hands on the concrete, tick in my chest, I can't see it. We chase time like a broke week, spend life fast, try to slow the sequence. If truth is only who we dare to be, passed on my back like a heavy keyring. I walk this block where the world feels thin. Clock hands on the concrete, spinning while we spin. Yeah.
Seen a man talk deep with his face in a bottle, quoting books he ain't read past the back novel. He said life's just pain and the breaks in between. I said life's that too, plus the space in between. Two teens tag names on a church door, halo of paint where the saints once were. Priest walks past, eyes on the floor, maybe praying, maybe tired, maybe unsure. Was sin in a city built on hustle, when survival's the scripture and the landlord's muscle. When time is a tip jar, never filled up, and you're stuck between a dream and the last bus. I talk truth, but truth keeps shape-shifting. Same street, 10 stories, who's really listening? History is written in eviction ink, unfolded notice by the kitchen sink. But wisdom live in the cracks of the ceiling, in that one deep breath when you're done with the yelling. In the late night talks with your shadow on the wall, where you ask if I disappeared, who would even get the call?
Clock hands on the concrete, tick in my chest, I can't see it. We chase time like a broke week, spend life fast, try to slow the sequence. If truth is only who we dare to be, passed on my back like a heavy keyring. I walk this block where the world feels thin. Clock hands on the concrete, spinning while we spin.
What if time's just stories that we keep on the loop? Same pain, new clothes, same hole in the roof. What if truth's that silence right after the proof? When nobody clap, but your soul says true. Pavement full of ghosts and bubble coats, voices from the 90s in the radiator throat. Old heads say the city lost heart, but maybe heart just changed locks. Same beat in the dark, we inherit lies like cheap apartments. Thin walls, loud fights, bad carpets. Spend half our lives just unlearning the script, tearing down myths with a flick of the wrist. I seen love look holy in fluorescent light. Two tired hands washing dishes late night. They ain't talking fate or the fate of the land. Just pass me that towel and you good again. Maybe that's truth. The little things that never hit the news. A ball metro car, last flight, shared shoes. Holding someone up when the rent's past due. I walk slow where the payphones die. Still hear rings where the wires got tied. Every missed call, every word unsent. Float like dust in the project vents. If life is a question, I'm cool not knowing as long as the kids on. Yeah. As long as the kids on. Yeah.
Yeah. Same train. New day. Different questions. I seen time on the turnstile stuck for a token. Old man counting quarters like he counting every moment. Wrinkles in his knuckles like a subway map folded. I asked what he chasing, he said boy just hoping. Headphones humming while the city keeps marching. Steel tracks talk, every spark feel calming. Kid tags walls like he carving out a promise. Name in the paint, trying to outrun the garbage. Clock on the platform, hands never take breaks. They just spin in a circle while we carry our weight. Lady with a briefcase, eyes on the screen. Scrolling past walls like a half-finished dream. I'm staring at my sneakers, dust from the block, questioning my chest ticking. Loud as a clock, if every breath borrowed and every debt due. Who really own life, me, God, or you?
Clock hands in the subway, still can't hold time. We just ride in a circle on an infinite line. Truth hide in the echoes deep down in the grime. I'm just trying to find meaning before I run out of rhyme. Clock hands in the subway, still can't hold time. I keep talking to the silence, hope it answers my mind.
Yeah. Shorty on the staircase, tears in her hoodie. Said she lost 2 friends to the block this Tuesday. Candles on the corner, names on a t-shirt. Whole hood praying that the next day hers. Pastor at the bodega, preaching by the Snapple, saying life just a lesson in the long distance grapple. He talk about heaven like a 5th floor walk up where the lock never jam and the sirens all shut up. I nod, take a sip, taste dust in my drink. He said, son, what you feel? I said, time, I think. Thinking about my mama folding bills at the table. Light bill, gas bill, dreams in the cable. Thoughts in my notebook spill like confession. Every 16 bars feel like one more question. If the truth too big for a single translation, why we judge each other off a single narration?
Clock hands in the subway, still can't hold time. We just ride in a circle on an infinite line. Truth hide in the echoes deep down in the grime. I'm just trying to find meaning before I run out of rhyme. Clock hands in the subway, still can't hold time. I keep talking to the silence, hope it answers my mind.
Yeah. My homie doing 10, let it smell like bleach. He write walls close in, but my mind still reach. Says he meditate on footsteps in the tear. How every small sound proves somebody still here. I write back, we free, but these blocks feel narrow. Chasing quick paper, playing life like a raffle. He said freedom ain't outside, it's how you define it. Some rich still chained to the gold they shine. And that line stick heavy while I cut through the park. See kids trade cards, first kiss after dark. Whole world spinning on a rusty hoop rim. Net long gone, but they still trust the wind. Maybe that's truth, just faith in the ark. Belief that the shot mean more than the mark. We all throw stones at the edge of the pond. Ripples disappear, but the weight live on. What if time just a story we tell to feel control? What if truth just a window, never hold, just a hole? What if life just a cipher, every soul adds a line? If I vanish tomorrow, will my echo survive?
Clock hands in the subway, still can't hold time. We just ride in a circle on an infinite line. Truth hide in the echoes deep down in the grime. I'm just trying to find meaning before I run out of rhyme. Clock hands in the subway, still can't hold time. I keep talking to the silence, hope it answers my mind. Clock hands in the subway. Brush smoke and design. I just
light flicker on the storefront gate. Old head scribbling numbers on the torn off page. Kid at the bus stop, eyes on his phone. Somewhere a clock, hands wave, saying you grown, you grown. I seen time move slow in the shelter line, speed up on payday. Going by dinner time, grandma's watch froze, still stuck in 95. But a voice in my head keep the second hand alive. Every block got a story, you just read the cracks. Sidewalk, hieroglyphs, gum stains, we can tax. Jail ink on the knuckle, name that fade. Baby in the stroller that ain't learned what pain is yet. We chase paper and blame what it make us, but the hunger came first, it just changed its laces. Same feet running, new logo on the sole, still blaming the sneakers for the hole in your soul. I've been wrestling with questions that don't talk back. Why the wise die young and the cruel relax? Why the rent go up when the hope go down? Why a man sell truth just to own this town? Maybe life just a lease that we signed in blood. Fine print say all things return to dust. I ain't scared of the dirt or the final bed. I'm scared of living half awake, sleepwalking till I'm dead. Tick tock on the corner store glass. Every breath that we get might pass. I'm just trying to live slow in this fast life. Fast life, fast life, fast life, fast life. Think deep while the clock hands laugh. Trying to find truth in a world so cracked. Walk light, talk less, hold my past tight. Past tight, past tight, past tight. Hey, hey, hey. Time talk to me, said you only ever own what you set free. So I let go, let go. Watch the whole block move in a slow-mo dream. I seen truth look cheap in a crowded room, then expensive as a casket and a fresh perfume. Folks lie to theyself just to sleep at night. Hide the mirror in the closet so they feel alright, but the mirror's still there, just waiting its turn. Like a bill that you stuffed in the back, still burn. You can front on your fam, you can front online, but the soul keep receipts you can't decline. I've been breaking down words like a crossword fiend. Cross town on the D, lost deep in the theme. If time is a line, who drew that graph? If life is a joke, who choose that laugh? Maybe we all just notes in a long parade. Drumline of the dead, yet the song still play. New face, same fear, just to clear a lens. We inherit old scars, call them current trends. Lil' shorty by the bodega, talk about fame. Say he wanna be a legend, they remember by name. Told him, son, that stone get moss with the rain. Be a legend to your sister when she cry in pain. It's the quiet small saves that define your day, not the statue they scrape your face in clay. I asked time for advice, it ain't say much back. Just pointed at a baby and a train off track. Pointed at a grave and a birthday cake, then shrugged like choose how you share your breath. Tick tock on the corner store glass. Every breath that we get might pass. I'm just trying to live slow in this fast life. Fast life, fast life, fast, yeah, yeah. Think deep while the clock hands laugh. Trying to find truth in a world so cracked. Walk light, talk less, hold my past tight. Past tight, past tight, past tight on it. Time talk to me, said you only ever own what you set free. So I let go, let go. Watch the whole block move in a slow-mo dream. Old man on the stoop said, son, sit down. World been spinning before they built this town. He tapped his cane like a metronome beat. Said the graveyard quiet, but the lesson run deep. Run deep, 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 run deep.
Train screech, break hits, gate click, cold miss.
I learned patience from a stoplight. Watch time drip slow on the crosswalk paint. Old head on the crates, a kid. Your whole life is the space in between what you want, what you ain't. He had yesterday's coffee, last week's shoes. Newspaper folded to the bad news page. Said they sell you more clocks, but they steal your view. You just measure your cage, calling that old age. Graffiti on the pillar spelled who decides. Pigeons picking french fries from the cracks in pride. I was young, full of hunger, full of rapid replies. But the more that I talk, man, the less I arrive. So I started counting breaths, not bills. Kept a little notebook for the thoughts that spill. Every little heartbeat, unpaid bill. All proof that I'm here till I'm perfectly still. We just sand in an hourglass, falling through a moment that'll never last. Trying to find truth in the shattered glass. Every cracked reflection is a different path.
Walk slow, let the world move fast, cause you don't get a future you can never grasp. You just get right now, that's all you have. Right now, that's all you have. Yeah. Right now, that's all you have. Mama work doubles, midnight to dawn. Time card stamped like a prison wall. Hands smell like bleach and exhausted palms, but her eyes had a sky where the stars still talk. She said, boy, you better study what they never teach, like the gap between words and the thing they reach. They gon' rent you your image, then sell you believe, but the soul is a squatter that don't sign no lease. Pop's watch stopped on a winter shift, froze at the second where his life got flipped. I wear it on my wrist as a silent script, reminder that meaning ain't the same as myth. I seen lies wear suits, truth rock rags. Saints lose faith, sinners carry the bags. Every single label just another name tag on a shirt that we shared when we unzipped the act. So I trust my scars more than all they pose. Trust that quiet voice cutting through the smoke when the crowd got loud and the doubts got bold. It whispered you're enough like it already knows. Reach the sand in an hourglass, falling through a moment that'll never last. Trying to find truth in a shattered glass. Every crack reflection is a different path. Walk slow, let the world move fast, cause you don't get a future you can never grasp. You just get right now, that's all you have. Right now, that's all you have. What if heaven ain't a place but a state of mind? What if hell is every second that you live a lie? What if time ain't a line but a looping ride? And every deja vu is a fair reply. What if truth is too big for a single side? Too wild for a book, too sharp for a sign. Maybe all we ever own is a pair of eyes and the courage to look when it hurts inside. Yeah, 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 yeah. Late night, brownstone steps, cold brick. Sirens in the distance like a slow hymn. Shorty said, if we die, do these flows live? I said, every real word is on ghost print. We are ink on the hand that the rain can't reach. We are seeds in the crack of a failing street. We are questions that God might be scared to meet. We are last train kids who refuse that seat. I seen time fold up like a worn out map. Old friends fade like a torn off patch. Some came back, some turned to ash. Some names live on through the stories we pass. So I write for the lonely on the last car bench, for the kid who can't sleep cause his mind too dense, for the one who got lost in the rant, the trance, who forgot that his breath already pays his debt. Life is one long walk from a crib to a ditch, from a first loud cry to a fade out.
Yeah. Look, woke up to a siren and the radiator hiss. Coffee in a chip mug, hand on my fist. Calendar on August, but my mind's on June. Yesterday's dust still stuck in my room. Old heads on the corner talk stocks and bids, but the topic turned quick to the blocks they did. Stories from a time when the cops ain't filmed, they did dirt. Prayed rain would wash that guilt. I walked past bodegas with the gates half raised. Incense in the air, incense for the graves. Graffiti on the shutter spell, God is real. But the O half gone, just GD and still. It's that missing letter me, trying to fill that gap. Or the beat between beats when the needle snap. If time is a train that we chase in vain, why I still count stops, still watch that pain. Kid on the steps flipping cards like fate says pick one. Laughs when I hesitate. He got eyes like mine when I first had dreams. Before rent, before jobs, before a crowd of schemes. I tell him stay sharp, learn things they hide. He say like what? As the bus rolls by, I say how your own name feel in your mouth. When the world trying to sell you a cheaper route, we both smile and time pull rank. My watch don't tick, but my mind draws blanks. I move, city breathe like a tired old lung. Every block holds songs I ain't yet sung. Life in an hourglass, grain after grain. Trying to read truth in the rush of the train. City keep talking, same word change. The change moves slow and the world is strange. Minutes drip heavy from the rusted roof. We chase lies fast and we walk past truth. Eyes on the clock while the sky stay blue. What's life mean if it all passed through? I met a cab driver who once studied math. Said he almost cracked code on the whole world's path. Had chalk on his hands like war paint marks.
proofs on the wall, little doors to the dark. He said, listen, young brother, time not a line. It's a circle you redraw when you change your mind. Every what if scribbled in the margins there. Every choice you ain't make is still in the air. I said, that's deep. He said, no, that's basic. We build big cages and call that make it. Chase green paper like it came with a map, till we die with our passwords and pins intact. He dropped me in Queens by a mural of kids, halo over each face, names under the bricks, candles burned out, but the wax still speak about how fast joy vanished and the sirens shriek. Mom on the corner selling flowers for them, every petal like a prayer on a fragile stem. I bought one, she said, baby, don't pity me. I'm just watering the roots of our memory. That hit harder than sermons and quotes, more real than the slogans they print on coats. Truth ain't loud, it just sit and wait. In the quiet eye contact at the subway gate. We all think we rare, but we blend like smoke. In the midtown winter when our plans go broke. Yet inside each mind is a whole wide sky. We just fold that map so it fit inside.
Life in an hourglass, grain after grain. Trying to read truth in the rush of the train. City keep talking, same word change, but change moves slow and the world is strange. Minutes drip heavy from the rusted roof. We chase lies fast and we walk past truth. Eyes on the clock while the sky stay blue. What's life mean if it all passed through?
What if time just a mirror we touch? Every year just a frame that rusts. What if truth ain't a crown or a throne? Just the courage to sit with yourself alone. Yeah, what if life not a race or a test, but a walk? Yeah.
Window seat, city blur. Watch the rust, feel it purr.
Yeah. I seen a calendar curl, page by page, same platform, same ghost, different age. Old heads playing chess by the corner store gate. Move slow, but they still out running my fate. Cop car creeping like it know my name. Shorty with the push car humming in the rain. Steam from the grate make halos on the block, but halos here fade like chalk on the rock. Mom said, boy, hold truth in your jaw. Pops said, time cut deep, sharpen your flaws. I took both lessons, tucked them in my coat between a crumpled Metro card and a folded note. We chased what? A watch, a check, a chain, but the richest I felt was broke on this train. Writing on the window with my breath in the cold. Bars in the fog, then gone like they told. Who penned the program, who pressed start? Who put a price on a human heart? I study every crack in the sidewalk line and spell everything living is on borrowed time. Hourglass on the 8 train, grain by grain we fade. Every stop, every face that change, still the same old game we play. Truth drips slow from the roof when the rain washed in the gutter, swept down the drain. I ride through the city with the thought in my brain. If life just a lease, who on my name? Got a homie doing 10 over something he ain't do. Jury saw his hoodie, never saw the truth. Judge bang gavel like a drum for the rich. Whole room silent but the system pitched. He write letters like sermons ain't turning the light. Say freedom ain't a place, it's a state of mind, right? I write back, I feel you, but the sound like a trick. Cause mind over matter, don't unchain these bricks. On the block, kids learn math with dice. Probability in they palm, paradise is a price. We tell them go to school, but the roof got leaks. Teacher underpaid, can't look past next week. So who lying, the news or the booth? The book or the block, which version the truth? I sift through stories like changing my hand. Some heads, some tails, both sides of a scam. Maybe truth, just a mirror with a billion cracks. Every shard show a piece, never show the whole back. I see God in a nod from a stranger on the stoop, and a grandmother's laugh and a cipher full of youth.
Hourglass on the 8 train, grain by grain we fade. Every stop, every face that change, still the same old game we play. Truth drips slow from the roof when it rain. Washed in the gutter, swept down the drain. I ride through the city with the thought in my brain. If life just a lease, who on my name? Ay, what if time just a rumor we all believe? A line on the clock that somebody can see. We late.
We early, we rush and we wait, but the present don't ticket, just sit in your face. What if death just a door with a busted lock? We scared of the knob, never knock on the box. So we cling to the flesh, to the fame, to the fear, when the only real thing is this breath right here. I seen good men fold for a fold of cash. Bad men cry when they son called back. Gold chain shining on a hollow chest. Smoking a hoodie, talk quiet, sound blessed. He said, you were not your hustle, you were not your pain. You were not your block, you were not your name. You were something that watched from behind your eyes. The still little witness as the whole world rise. I felt that deep in my jacket seams, between stitched up trauma and abandoned dreams. This city my teacher, this beat my proof. Every crack in the wall spell another small truth. Like anger, just grief that forgot how to cry. And
yeah. Look, time talking to me, man. Yeah. Look, time talking to me, man. Yeah. Tech clock over them Dago. Look, yeah. Crack clock over the bodega. Second hand limping, still chasing the vapor. Old heads ghosting on milk crates. Preacher, every year shorter. They say it like a secret. Staying from the grave, rise slow like a lesson. Kids tossing dice, trying to damn it out depression. I wore a passion, headphones full of questions. Like, what's a win if you losing your reflection? Pictures picking come from a yesterday dream. Corner store TV looping yesterday scene. Same highlight reel, different names in the frame. We swap jerseys, but we play the same game. I'ma scrub floors, so my mind just stay polished. Spool sold that, not knowledge. So I read between lines on the A-train seats. Graffiti scratches, profits when spray can speech. Whole city like a storm in the concrete chapters. Every crack in the sidewalk, wild ends and step over them. We scroll past truth, look up one, see your whole life proof. We just watch that clock hand spinning on the corner, trying to buy more time with $1 and a water. Chasing truth in the cracks of the pavement we cross. Every tick, every clock has a profit in a cause. Yeah. I'm just walking through the Lord trying to hear what's real. If the moment all we on, what's the deal? Lifetime, 2 dogs calling my fist. Open up my head, see smoke, see mist. Shorty on the stoop, got a book in his backpack, but he flipping packs just to outrun the back taxes. Tyler ain't cool when your stomach still bumbles. I study when this concrete dumble stop rumbling. He laughed and he coughed from the fumes of the bus as a side through the block, leaving clouds in the dust. I saw me in his eyes, that fork in the road. 2 signs, reach, survive, and do what you told. My uncle found God in the bottle, in the grave. Said the world never loved me, just wanted me to behave. So he slept through his dreams and he woke to a dive. Punched in, punched out, then he vanished in the fog. I don't judge him, I just know what it costs. How many find peace, how many get lost. They sell forever in a 30-year plan, but the fine print say you a temporary man. So I stashed through his fruits in the back of my brain, like you changing the cup for a break in the rain. When the score finally hits and the roof start to drip, I'ma pay with respect, if not panic and fist. We just pass that clock hand, spinning on the corner, trying to buy more time with $1 and a order. Chasing truth in the cracks of the pavement we cross. Every tick, every talk, that's a profit and a cause. I'm just walking through the noise, trying to hear what's real. It's the moment all we don't bust a deal. Lifetime truth all caught in my fist. Open up my hand, see smoke, see mist. Is this all scripted up, scribbled as we breathe? Do we write band and to inherit what we read? If every soul the sentence who punctuate the past is a lifetime long,
or the baddest in the flash. Old man by the fire hydrant, chest bored out, beat up cold, but his mind never tapped out. He said, son, take a seat, let the clock keep talking. You run so much, you forgot about walking. He moved one pawn like he shift one thought. Said time don't fly, boy, time just watch. We the ones racing, tasting validation, scrolling through illusions, mistaken information.
Sirens hum low, train rumble under the black. Kids yell, dice with concrete. Time talking through the concrete. Yeah. Say it. Yo. Woke up to a rent notice. Coffee in a chip mug, dawn looking hopeless. Roaches by the stove, still I quote this. Ancient text in my head like a monk in the focus. Corner store cat, same spot, same stare. We both chase crumbs in a world unfair. He just wants fish, I just want air. That ain't poisoned by the smoke and the spare. My watch crack, still coward these days. Secondhand limps, but it still finds ways. Funny how the time stay moving through the maze. Even when your whole life stuck in one staircase. Old head on the bench said, kid, don't blink. Your boy from last week already poured in the drink. Sign made money, time to well you sink. You could drown in the seconds if you scared to think. So I think too much, scribble in my mind's margin. Argue with the past in a one-room apartment. Life is a lease, truth is a bargain. You paying illusions, interest in heart and hearts. Then hourglass on the sidewalk, brain slipping in the ground, can't stop. Every little step, every line I jot, that's time, that's life, that's all I got. We chase lots, they don't chase back, we run laps. Still stuck on tracks. If I find truth, I might lose the act, but I trade all that just to face the fact. Shorty on the bus, eyes locked on the screen, scrolling through a life that she wish wasn't seen. Every frame filtered, every frame clean, but the real ruse is hide where the pixels can't beam. Kid in the back, read a book on the towel. Tattoo on his neck, say fear me now. Most searching for a code in the crowd, both praying that the noise turn quiet somehow. Graffiti on the wall spell God is here. Right above the tag that say we ain't clear. They be both true, maybe both smeared. Maybe faith just a lens through a cracked mirror. I seen preachers in suits sell the same old pain. Promise new light if you tithe in the name. But my mama lit candles when the heat went lame. The flame told more truth than a sermon in the frame. So wait a line between story and scheme, between prophecy and prophet and a printed dream. I peel back layers while I ride these beams. Steel bridge, ground river, rusted a steam. Sun hit brink, alleyway gold. Rats by the trash, still the scene, feel bold. If life just the script that the cosmos told, I'm mad living lines till my throat grow old. Hourglass on the sidewalk, gray slipping in the ground, can't stop. Every little step, every line I jot, that's time, that's life, that's on like how we chase clocks. They don't chase back, we run laps. Still stuck on tracks. If I find truth, I might lose the act, but I trade all that, just been facing. My man doing 10 for a crime he ain't do. Paper said thug, judge read that too. Jury saw skin, never saw the full view. Now we learning about self from a cell with no hue. He wrote me, said bro, I've been reading these scrolls. Old philosophers picking at my soul. They say no self, you can't be controlled. Funny how these bars make the blind spot show. We talk about fate, talk about choice, talk about how a system rearrange your voice. Said out there, I move just to fill that void. In here, I sit still and the noise destroyed. So who more free, me on this train or him in the yard with a new bruised brain? If truth just to cut through familiar chains, maybe every locked door got a hidden frame. I want past church, then a check cashing spot, then a billboard, the selling dreams we forgot. Every block scream, every
concrete. Shadows stretch over the grate. Old man sweeping up glass, mumbling, son, don't be late. Not for work, for your life, for the questions you duck. Why the richest on the billboard still feel stuck? Why the kid on the corner quote books he ain't read? Why the loudest in the room sleep worse than they bed? I've been watching my breath, fog on December glass. Every exhale a ghost trying to outrun my past. Yellow cabs flash the curb, soak my hem, sting my pride. I remember that night when they said he died. Bullet found my brother's friend, not the one who shot first. Same block, same beef, same church, new hearse. And I asked in the pew if the truth got a price, if a lie tastes sweet till you chewing on ice. If time really heal or just hide every scar like tags under posters on the side of the bar.
What is life when the lights go down?
Is it all in your head? Is it all in your head?
What is time but a ghost in town?
Just a hand that you share, just a hand that you trip.
Truth walks slow through the smoke of the block. We chase, we stop, we stare at the clock. What is life when the train rolls by?
Just a face in the glass and a blink in the sky. Ramming steam in my palm, notebook open, ink bleed. Landlord banging the door, talking rent need. On the table 3 bills, 1 mic, 1 shot. If I pay all these dues, do I own this spot? Or we all just tenants in a skin suit lease? Trying to write our initials on a moving piece. I seen time been slow in a hospital hall, where the second hand crawl like it's scared to fall. Mama whispering prayers in the cotton and tubes. I heard every missed call from the things I refuse, like I'll visit next week. I quit soon, I swear, true stare through the glass like you already here. We chase more, get more, then we more afraid. Like the taller the stack, the more fragile the day. So I stash up moments like crumpled receipts, proof I lived in between work shifts and sleep.
What is life when the lights go down?
Is it all in your head? Is it all in your head?
What is time but a ghost in town?
Just a hand that you shared, just a hand that you shared.
Truth walks slow through the smoke of the block. We chase, we stop, we stare at the clock. What is life when a train rolls by?
Just a face in the glass and a blink in the sky.
Maybe we more than our hustle and hurt, more than that name on a shirt, more than the nights that we wasted in fear. Counting the years. Maybe we just like that steam in the cold, gone in a breath, still felt, still bold. Maybe the point ain't to beat that end, it's to die as yourself, not a trend, my friend.
I argue with silence on these subway rides. Graffiti scriptures flicker on the tunnel sides. Live free, die real in a rush, black line. Profit with a marker on borrowed time. Kidnap on his mom lap, headphone leak bass. Whole world in his screen, whole universe in his face. He don't see that vet with the far off stare, who survived 3 tours, still ain't really there. He don't see that nurse counting tips on the phone, saving every soft dollar for a place of our own. We all holding on tight to a story we tell. I'm a good one, I'm chosen, I'm a piece of hell. Maybe truth ain't a throne, it's a folding chair by. Maybe truth ain't a throne, it's a folding chair by.
Steam from the grave, coffee in my hand, clock hands on the sidewalk, sand inside the sand. I grew up where the corners kept the secrets. Graffiti on the gate spelling out the missing pieces. Old heads on the crate talk fate and allegiance. Say the rent too high and the faith too recent. I'm walking by a pawn shop, faces in the glass. Time in the watches, time slipping past. Guy with the gold tooth laughing at the math. Says you can own every minute, still lose the path. I was young, but the phrase stayed large in my brain. Like a fly on a pole in the pouring rain. Peeling at the edges, still loud, still playing. You can buy more time, but you can't buy change. See, we chase that advance, but advance to where? Penthouse prayers with a basement stair. We repair our shoes, not the weight we wear. Scroll through 1,000 lives, still feel bad. Mama said, boy, you better learn what you chasing. Truth doesn't live in the things you replacing. Every little lie that you tell is a payment. Every quiet night is a test you stay in. I ain't answered in, I just nodded my head. Stared at the ceiling fan spinning like dread. Years turned the fan to a halo instead. And I wonder what I traded for the lines that I bled. Time don't talk, it just moves. Running through my fingers like I still can't choose. Truth don't bend, it just proves. every little story that we lose. We all walk streets that erase our names, looking for a face that could hold our pain. Clock hands on the sidewalk, dragging their chain. All we holding life for just a frame. Subway car sermon, preachers on the 2 train, hustlers in the backseat, whispering a new game. Lady with a tote bag, guarding her loose chains. Teenager drawing galaxies on a food stain. I watch them all like a novel with a spine on each page. A lifetime, each scar a side story. Man with the tie suit, tied like a tightrope. Eyes on a briefcase, mind on a lost glory. He tells me, kid, learn quick what you worship. I had a dream, then a destiny, a purpose. Now I only know the password to the workplace. Forgot the one that used to open up the church gates. That hit me hard like the brakes at Atlantic. Life in a rush, but the soul moves frantic. We measure our worth by the clicks in the traffic, while the quiet in our chest goes tragic. I've been that boy, staring at the crack mirror, trying to see the man, not the mask in the picture. Fists in my pockets, anger in a whisper, asking why the rich pray, same as the drifter. We all ask why, dressed in different slang, same fear, same tears, same hunger pains. If the truth had a storefront, no neon name, just a dusty little door at the end of the lane. Maybe that's why we walk past, eyes on the cell, scared that a single step shows heaven in jail. Scared that the answer's been simple as hell. Love what you can, let go of fail. Time don't talk, it just move, running through my fingers like I still can't choose. Truth don't bend, it just proves every little story that we lose. We all walk streets that erase our names, looking for a face that can hold our pain. Clock hands on the sidewalk, dragging their chain. All we holding life of just a frame. Some days I feel like a guest in my own skin. Lease on a life I ain't signed, but I'm thrown in. If the world is a book, we just quotes in the margins. Little lines of ink while the cosmos is arguing. What if every stranger I pass is a mirror? What if every question I dodge makes it clearer? What if all the love that I lost wasn't lost? It was just teaching me the weight of the cost. Weight of the cost. Weight of the cost. Weight of the cost.
Corner store coffee, steam on my hand. Same cracked sidewalk, same strange plan. I write my name in the fog on the train glass, watch it fade fast, yeah, that's how the days pass. Old heads arguing over who had the great past. Kid on his phone, never asking how the pain lasts. Calendar flipping like cards on the sidewalk. Every little square just a frame for the mind's walk. Clock on the wall, got a limp in his tick. Maybe time ain't a line, it's a loop of the glitch. See, we chase forever in a secondhand sweater, try to fit the whole sky in a 3-letter header. God, job, bill, lost every word heavy, every question's a cross. I seen truth in the judge with a bored stare, seen lies in a hug that was take care. What if right and wrong share the same chair, and we build our beliefs out of thin air?
I'm just talking to the night, trying to find a grain of truth in the light. Every breath is alone, every hour on its own. We just pass through time while it passes through us, trying to learn who to be and who to trust. If the moment is the only thing that's really ours, why we wait a whole life for a different hour?
Stoops full of stories, ash in the ashtrays. Every great cloud got a past in the pathway. Shorty said life short while she scrolling the bad days, then laughed like the sadness was last place. I seen a man sell his watch for a warm bed, traded his whole past for a forecast, tore the band off. dropped it in the storm drain. Said now I'm off the clock, maybe that's the more sane. We measure worth in the numbers on the phone plan. We measure love in the likes from a cold hand. We measure time by the years that we don't plan. Then blame fate when the ground never goes as planned. What if truth just sits in the space between breaths? In the break, in the beat, in the weight of regret. Maybe heaven ain't a gate, it's a good night's rest. And hell is hearing your own voice say almost to
I'm
death.
just talking to the night, trying to find a grain of truth in the light. Every breath is alone, every hour on its own. We just pass through time while it passes through us. Trying to learn who to be and who to trust. The moment is the only thing that's really ours. While we wait our whole life for a different hour.
Park bench, prophet preaching over pigeon wings. Said son, the richest man don't own a single thing. He owns scars, owns silence in the winter wind. Every line on his face read begin again. He said time is a blade on a barber's chair. You can lose your old self or just lose your hair. Truth is a mirror in a busted frame. You stare at the crack, then forget your face. I walked off with his words in my coat sleeve. Thinking about the ghost that my hopes leave. Every what if carved deep in the oak beams of a life we repaint when the coat peels. So I slow walk blocks while the world runs past, trying to listen to the quiet in the bus glass. If I only get a second in this rough draft, let me sign it with love when it's cut black.
If this is all we get, one shot, one breath, one stare, would you still chase what you chase right now? Would you still hate who you hate right now? If this is all we get, one laugh, one loss, one day, would you still say face? Just
Street steam rising, store gates halfway up. Old clock in the bodega, and stuck at one. Yeah, I seen time in the lies on my uncle's face. He said, you blink once, kid, it's another decade. He poured coffee, little splash on the counter edge. Said we all live on credit from the hourglass. I took notes in the marble composition pages. Train car sermons from the half-slept sages. Lady with the crossword filling in the ages. Man with the bottle chasing nameless angels. Corner cats argue about who really woke. Then ignore the old dude asking for a coat. Even quoting big books, tiny torn notes, saying every truth costs more than a soul. Listen, I walk slow where the gum stains paint the block. Every crack in the concrete a broken clock. Every story in the lobby on a busted lock. Every yes that we swallow was a kind of knock. We just sand in the hourglass, luck in the gutter. Hands on the numbers, but we don't know the color. The last light flicker through the tenement blinds. Still we breathe, still we bleed, still we bargain with time. Truth in the smoke, in the siren hum, in the gray on the tongue of the quiet one. Whole world spinning on a fragile thread. We change life while we're dancing with death instead. My man said, bro, what you trust besides fear? I said, sometimes silence, once in a while tears. He laughed, you still think thoughts gon' pay bills? But his eyes look tired like overdue years. We grew up where the rats learn to dodge the facts, where the map never matched how the block react. Teachers said history's written in a clean straight line, but my notebook showed loops that will fold right that. Why the rich man pity what he helped create? Why the preacher bless chains with a steady face? Mama said, baby, don't let the hate move in. But it's hard when the landlord know your dinner plate. I read books till the margins turn to dust flakes. Learn that heaven might just be a lunch break. When your kid laughs loud and the pain hushed down, and your past ain't louder than the train uptown. They sell truth to slogans, buy it in bulk, but real truth feel heavy like a guilty pulse. Like a voicemail saved from a friend you lost. You press play, then you press stop, then you press across. He just stand in the hourglass, stuck in the gutter. Hands on the numbers, but we don't know the color of the last light flicker through the tenement blinds. Still we breathe, still we bleed, still we bargain with time.
in the smoke and the siren hum, in the prayer on the tongue of the quiet one. Whole world spinning on the frag of bread. We chase life, I would answer with death instead. Whoa, head on the bench says, son, come sit. Ash on his jeans, little scar on his lip. Got 3 hard spins in a lifetime of lies. Asked me anything before I finally quit. I said, what is life? He grinned, you still young. Life is what you practice between each lung. Breath in that, breath out, what you can't fix. Life is borrowed days on the lay-away list. What is time? He scratched at a lotto ticket. Time is that train coming whether you win it. You can stand on the platform, swear you ain't late, but the doors don't care how you feel about fate. What is truth? He paused, sipping slow, small sipping. Truth is the bruise under all your scripts. You can dress it in trends, you can change them fits, but alone in the mirror, it still don't slip. What's a human? He looked at the traffic crawl, just a soft little question inside a skull. Little flame in the wind, trying to act so tall. Overpriced coat in the freezing fall.